Okay, friends, the cooler weather is here, and along with our winter coats and sweaters comes dry skin. From cracking and flaking, dry skin shouldn't be ignored since it can lead to further problems. And our skin expert, Dr. Marguerite Germain of Germain Dermatology, has ways to keep your skin healthy. And welcome to the show.
Thank you, Tessa. Good morning.
Good morning. And of course, cold weather. What are some things besides the obvious cold weather that causes dry skin?
So, you know, we're lucky to live in South Carolina where it is a little bit warmer, but with the cold weather comes decreasing humidity, and that takes all of the moisture out of our skin.
Okay, and so what are some treatments that we can use to kind of alleviate that?
Right, so some things that you can do, and I tell all my patients this, is you need to wash in cool water, so no hot water in the shower.
No hot water in the shower? Not hot.
But not cool. You don't have to be, it doesn't have to be cold, but it has to be lukewarm to cool.
Okay.
No washcloth, no loofah, no scrunchie, just your fingers, and soapless cleanser, and then most importantly, moisturize within 3 minutes. I tell all my patients to put oil on first and then moisturize afterwards, and it kind of locks the moisture in. Otherwise, you lose a lot of moisture when you shower.
I did not know that. Yeah. So occasionally I have gone into a shower without using my face cloth, and I use my hands. So actually I'm kind of doing the right thing.
Yes, you are.
All right, and what are some specific tips that we can do to help?
So some specific tips are using good products, of course. And I have my smoothing body wash and lotion here. It has glycolic acid in it. And glycolic acid is good because it turns the skin over, and this way the moisture can penetrate. Remember the heels and elbows? I have specific cream for heels and elbows.
You can't forget about those.
No, because they can crack and bleed and get infected. Hand cream that locks the moisture in and the irritants out is very important. Something that you can put on that doesn't, it isn't tacky, so you can put it on all day.
Okay.
And then moisturizing your skin, especially when you get out of the shower. So using oil first and then putting a moisturizer that's not too thick, so it doesn't sit on top of the skin, but it penetrates the skin. And for the face, using a soothing wash and then a little bit of an exfoliant. You don't want to use like apricot scrubs or something like that.
Why
you don't
is
want to,
that?
because you don't want to braid the skin. Some things have apricot pits and walnut shells. You don't want to do that. You want to use a little bit stronger moisturizer in the wintertime, but not too much because you don't want to break out. Things that have, like, for example, this one has vitamin A, E, and C in it. And you want to use a sunscreen every day, all year round. Yes, because you don't want to get sunspots and aging. You don't want to get skin cancer. Even though it's not as crucial in the winter, it's very important all year round to wear sunscreen.
And I will have to say that Germain RX, I tell you that the sunscreen is like butter, baby. It feels very, very good. And also, people shouldn't forget their lips as well.
So don't forget your lips, your heels, your elbows. Remember to wear clothing that lets your skin breathe. And importantly, the bathing habits are one of the most important things. Some people have conditions which dry their skin out more. And as you age, you lose moisture in your skin. You know, your skin's a barrier to the outside world. And when that barrier breaks down, viruses, bacteria, and all kinds of things can get in. You get irritants, you can get allergic reactions. So you have to protect your skin all year round.
Now, what about this? And this is sort of like a side question. When your hands, like, I can constantly moisturize, but like minutes later, my hands are dry again.
Right,
Why
so
is
you
that?
have to use good moisturizers that lock the moisture in and the irritants out. Especially you're handling papers all day. That takes all of the oils out of your skin. People who use hand sanitizers all day. People who work outside. Particularly important to keep that moisture in and all the irritants out.
Okay, now when should someone specifically, if they're having some problems, they really want to get into a particular regimen when it comes to taking care of their skin and moisturizing, when is it time to seek professional help?
So it's important to seek professional help quickly if your severe dry skin is not going away, if you have any redness or rashes, if there's any cracking, bleeding, crusting, or oozing that could indicate infection, you want to get in right away. And worsening of underlying conditions, conditions like psoriasis and eczema, they can worsen badly in the wintertime. So you want to get in quickly before things become a disaster, because they can worsen quickly.
And absolutely, the worst thing you can do is just ignore and say, oh, I'm supposed to be this way, it's wintertime, I'm supposed to be ashy, and my skin's supposed to be cracking. Not so.
Not so. Yeah, not so. I mean, there's ways to treat the skin and make sure that your skin is intact and doing well. Taking care of yourself. It's all part of taking care of yourself. A good diet, sleeping well, you know, watching your nutrition.
And all of that is correlated with your skin dryness?
Oh, yes. Take omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D. It's all correlated. How you take care of yourself shows on the outside.
Okay, you know what? And you've been talking about it, and as a matter of fact, you want to stay tuned because we got a little giveaway coming up. But I want to try a little bit of your Germain RX Intensive Hand Cream.
Yes, so this is our giveaway. And what it is, it's a combination of a whole bunch of different really good moisturizers for the hands over the counter. The most important thing about this is it feels so good and it gets right into your hands and it protects you all day long. And if
it does disappear like instantly.
Yeah, so it's not tacky and you'll want to use it all day long. And it protects your skin because it seals the moisture in and the irritants out. It gets right into the skin and makes it so that irritants can't bother your skin.
And this too does feel like butter.
It does.
Thank you. I'm loving it. I tell you what, we want you to experience it. Dr. Germain is giving away her Germain RX Intensive Hand Cream to the first 4 callers right now. 849-2535 is the number to call to win. Again, that's 849-2535. Dr. Germain, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tessa.
And happy moisturizing.
Thank you.
We're back with more Low Country Live right after this.